Welcome back to DBL. The history of our country includes many untold stories key to understanding race relations today. And the story of Thomas Jefferson is complicated and very personal to Shannon Lanier. As a black man, he grew up knowing this slave-owning president was one of his great-grandfathers. And I spoke with him in today's DBL Spotlight. Thank you so much for joining us on DBL, Shannon.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, the pleasure is all of ours. You have such an interesting story. How did you discover you were related to Thomas Jefferson and his slave, Sally Hemings?
It's just been one of those things I've known since I was born. My family passed it down to my brother Sean and I through our oral history that I am the great-grandson of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings.
So you've known this your entire life. Is this something that you shared as a child, and did people believe you?
When they didn't believe me, it became one of those things you stop sharing because, you know, people would laugh at you and then they say, yeah, and I'm related to Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
You know, you get those things. So
that is really fascinating. Are there things that have really surprised you about positive things that you've experienced by sharing your story, and things that have surprised you negatively by sharing your story?
Yeah, well, the family, both sides, were on the Oprah Winfrey Show when Lucian K. Truscott invited the family to Monticello, the Hemings side. Now, Lucian K. Truscott is a Jefferson descendant through Thomas Jefferson's wife, Martha. I'm a descendant through Sally Hemings, his slave. So he invited all of the Sally Hemings descendants to Monticello for the first time to gather at the Monticello Association's reunion that they were having. We still commend Oprah and thank her for that platform to allow the family to come together.
Wow, I mean, it's important that we at least give room and see people evolve. And to that point, you know, like many Americans, Ben Affleck famously wanted to deny his family's slave-owning past. What would you say to him or any others who are facing this harsh reality?
I would definitely tell Ben Affleck and all those out there that don't miss the opportunity to learn, to teach other people, to embrace your past. We can't pick who our ancestors were, but we can do something with the information that we have. We can change the narrative going forward. We can make sure that we don't make the same mistakes, that we offer an olive branch to those other people that are out there that change the narrative to help heal people. You know, a lot of people say get over slavery and all these other things, but we can't get over it until we address it, till we recognize the fact that this happened to our people, and it has changed the trajectory of our country. And because of that, we need to address it, stare it in the face, look at it, acknowledge it was wrong, and then come to a place of healing and reconciliation. But we can't continue to do that if we're hiding the facts and acting like it never happened.
I just want to thank you so much, Shannon, for giving us time here on DBL. It's such a fascinating story, and I want people to pick up your book and understand how nuanced our history is, and this is a great place to start.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. We'll be right back.